First, a bit of background before we get into a description of this print itself. In the 1540s through 1590s, Japan was racked by civil war, and there were three great daimyo, three great warlords, who eventually unified Japan. The first was Oda Nobunaga, the second was Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and the third and final one was Tokugawa Ieyasu. And he completed the work that Oda Nobunaga started and that Hideyoshi continued. And the Tokugawa shogunate eventually ruled Japan for 250 years until 1868. This particular print dates from the 1840s when Nobunaga was making the first efforts to unify Japan. And this is Donjo Matsunaga Hisahide, and he was a warlord who worked for a man called Miyoshi. And Miyoshi fought with Oda Nobunaga and eventually was defeated, and Hisahide was forced to submit and become a vassal of Oda Nobunaga. But he was never a very loyal vassal, and he switched sides several times. Finally, he was cornered in a castle that Oda Nobunaga besieged, and he was about to be taken prisoner and executed. Well, what Japanese warlords do when they're confronted with this situation is they commit a ritual seppuku. And we see here Hisahide just before he's about to commit. Now, Hisahide was a cultured man, and he was a master of the tea ceremony. So he takes his antique teacup, his valuable teacup, and in frustration smashes it into 1,000 pieces. And he does this so that his captors, the victors, would not be able to enjoy the pleasure of using his teacup. So here he is, his will to live and his frustration and his anger and his rage are all being vented as he smashes this teacup into 1,000 pieces. In his right hand, he holds the knife with which he's going to commit. This particular print was done in 1885 or 1886 and is from a series called Yoshitoshi's Courageous Warriors. And it's a wonderful print for another reason, because Hisahide has had a second life in Japanese history as part of the gaming culture and the anime culture. He's frequently depicted in these modern art forms, character as an old, angry man, which he most certainly was not in real life. If you go to Hisahide's Wikipedia entry, you find that you have a complete list of his second life as an anime and gaming character.